I know. Oh, excuse me. Music. It's very underestimated in what it can do for you and the way that you feel, and therefore the way that you feel and the way that your skin is. I've woken up this morning. My skin doesn't look too bad. I feel a bit flat. It's kind of an Australian summer morning. It's quite still, it's quite sticky. The cicadas are going. We've had a light shower already, so sultry. But better than bushfires, so you know. Now, I wasn't going to make a video today, but I've got a lot of questions. Most of them really lovely, really nice, and then some really nasty. So for the nasty ones, that's all the time you're getting. But I'm going to address sort of like the main questions, because I think it's important, you know, like seriously, I'm like a regular person who has a fluctuating life and schedule and everything. And no, I don't spend hours and hours doing my face. I've got comments like, I don't have that much time. Fine. I allow myself a certain amount of time, and I get up and I make sure I've got it. I've always been good with time management. It's just a thing. So no, I don't spend hours and hours on my face. My morning routine, it can be pretty quick, done in like 10 minutes. And for people who can't spare 10 minutes, you know, like cut back to 5. 3 essentials: a cleanser, a hydrator, whether it be a serum or a moisturizer, sunscreen, preferably one that is with a moisturizer as well. They would be my 3 things not to go without on any day. So I've already cleansed, gotten out of the shower. Can you see what the humidity is doing to my hair? So I've cleansed. So if it was going to be a super quick morning, I would then put on 50 plus. And this 50 plus is called the Smart Shield. It protects you not only from the sun, but also from pollutants and blue light. So because I drive into the sun going to work and into the sun coming home, I make sure it goes all the way down. And this is really light, it's not greasy, and it does have a moisturizer in it. This is a serum. So, and you need so very little to do a whole face. Sorry about that quick pause. It's the weekend. I've got everyone back home, so usually they do know if the door is shut. Mum might be studying, filming or something, but it's okay. It's how I roll. So I've cleansed. I've put on an sunscreen and serum. There you go. That, if you have no time for anything else, those are your 3. Of an evening, you should have time for a little bit extra, but again, a cleanser, a moisturizer without an SPF. Do not put on a moisturizer at night with an SPF in it. Your skin doesn't need it. And depending on how dry your skin is, of course, it depends on how heavy a moisturizer or night cream you want. I like to use a toning essence to even out my skin tone. I don't need it today, I'm fine. But carrying on from yesterday's video, I'm using these 2 products. This one is like a skin whitener and brightener. Now, I was talking about how many pumps you need to do. Now that it's primed and I've used it a couple of times, 1 pump. I was right. You only need one pump. This is... It's not fragranced in a it's not perfumed. I don't like the smell of it. But because I'm interested in what it can do, I get some discoloration down here. And I don't know if that's because it's where I get hit most with the sun, even though, like, you know, I try to protect myself, or it's a hormone or an age thing. So I thought a couple of pumps down there and see if it makes a difference there. That can be like sort of more accurate than my face, considering my, you know, I'm pretty pale as it is. The eye filler wrinkle, I'm loving it. Like I said, you know, you don't expect to see results straight away, but I'm pretty sure I can. And that's just me trying to convince myself that I can. I mean, Inox's SOS eye patches are brilliant. Like, they seriously are the best ones I've ever used. So I'm not surprised that that's working. So look, that's just basic skincare. Now, for people who said, how do you do a quick makeup face? Carefully, with trepidation. Look, because I'm feeling a bit, that's why I had the funky music on, because, yeah, look, music changes your whole attitude. Oh no, I've just bumped the camera. Anyway, I am feeling kind of a bit, so to combat that, I'm actually going to be using a beauty blender instead of my brush. I'm going to be using this spectacles, glasses. I don't want to misquote it. It's a soft focus illuminator. I was a bit scared of it at first. I've not used it very often, but what it does is it perks me up. It perks up my skin colour. So I put it that much onto the back of my hand. Damp beauty blender. You work from the centre of your face out. Now, I don't need to put it all over my face. I am just putting it sort of on the main places where I'm going to usually catch light. I will put it in the pits to spread it out, because you just, you know, you don't want to look like you're illuminated just here. But already I can see that my skin has sort of brightened up a bit. I'm one of those people who are very affected by the weather, and it shows on my skin. A lot of people say they get dull skin during winter and everything. No, my skin is gorgeous in winter. I love winter. I love the cold weather. This sticky humidity. So what I'm going to do now is put on a sheer moisturizer, foundation. I'm going to do it in my usual messy way that I put it on. But I like this sheer one because it just evens me out without me. Just evens out my skin tone, brightens me up, goes over the illuminator. So you can still see my skin tone. You can still see I'm a little bit pink here. If I had any blemishes, it's not going to cover that. What it just does is it just evens me out. I'm having friends over for a barbecue today. I don't need to be, you know, decked out. I mean, if I wanted, I could put some concealer over anywhere I was like super red or worried, but I'm not. I'm really not that bothered. And then So quick face, the Illuminator, sheer concealer, mascara. I will always make time to put on the mascara the way I like it. It's the one thing I do not compromise on. So, and I mean, I have some fantastic mascaras. I mean, I'm spoilt for choice. Believe me, I've had some really shit ones as well. But this is the L'Oreal telescopic one. And I mean, shit. Is there any other word to describe it but telescopic? It takes those lashes up and out. It's the way you should have your breasts. Up and forward. But yeah, no, those lashes are reaching to heaven. And if I could be bothered, I would put on a primer, which stops them from going flaky and you get little bits around your eyes. But you know, it's not that important today. Then I will put on a second one, because mixing formulas gives you that false lash. Look. And I've learnt my lesson, don't do the bottom ones, otherwise it goes everywhere. Lips, do you know what? I'm going to plump them up today, because this only takes 5 minutes. Oh, feel the burn. Oh, feel the burn, feel the burn. Now, I think what I will need to do throughout the day is use pressed mineral powder, and I could use a brush with it just to sort of mattify where I'm shiny because of the humidity and everything else. Or the sponge. I'm not really keen on sponges because they can often lead to smudginess, and I don't like the look of depositing makeup on my face, but that's what I'll be doing today. So that's not going to be far away. So it's already working. A lip primer. I will make time for this as well. Gee, they pump up quickly. And all I'm doing today, this is such a simple face for me today, is this very lightly coloured lip gloss, which I'm almost all out of. And that's it. That's all I'm doing. Oh, because I'm going to sweat, makeup. Look, see, and then I still make my eyelashes, my mascara go. Oh, there you go, quick clean up. So yeah, that'll set it. Hopefully keep it in place while I'm sweating. I'm gonna go and put the air conditioner on. I don't care that it's only like 26 degrees. It's air conditioning weather. So yeah, look, there you can have a really quick and simple morning cleanse, SPF, hopefully with a moisturizer, and then some form of extra moisture, whether it be serum or like a light moisturizer. If you are particularly dry, a heavy moisturizer, your skin can take it. And then yeah, I mean, if you want to do makeup, just do light makeup. I mean, yeah, I'm doing it light because I can't be bothered. It's going to be hot and my face will be sliding off of me anyway. So okay, hope everyone has a good day. Stay safe.